There's the Caveman!
Speaking about the log press, right? Just now I said that you were the record holder for the log press.
Yeah.
130 kilos.
Yeah.
Okay, for viewer reference, okay, for people who don't know, okay, what is a log press?
Yes.
A log is a cylinder metal. It's like a log, basically.
Like a tree log lah, basically, right?
So it's like a log chopped down, right? With two handles in the center,
Right.
but just made with metal, and two handles is just welded in the center. And what you're supposed to do with this log is you're supposed to get it on your lap, tuck it in on your stomach, and then roll it up and press it.
So, in your opinion, for average person, a person that doesn't like go to the gym, all that kind of stuff, for every Singaporean, right, how heavy do you think that they can log press?
Yeah. So you can reference, because you talk about
Yeah, because-
your record being 130, right, if I'm not
Right.
wrong. Yeah, so that they can like make a comparison.
Based on average,
Just your opinion, what do you think?
yeah, average adult male should be able to log press about 50 to 60 kilos.
50 to 60 kilos.
kg.
So like the empty
Like-
log, almost less than the empty log.
Yeah.
Right.
So average male lah, or slightly less, but most likely 50-60 should be able to do. For a teenager, most likely about 20 to 30 kilos, maybe 35 at most.
Right. And you press 100 kilos more than that.
Yeah.
How is your parental support? Is it parent supportive of this, training for this, or like?
Yeah, because you say you need money and then you are making your
right,
own money, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So before this, like before I competed,
Yeah.
my parents weren't so supportive. They were worried that I get injured.
I think like any parent would
Yes,
be worried.
definitely,
yeah,
right?
correct.
That's right.
I'm the only son.
No wonder lah.
Yeah. I mean, I
Only
do
son.
have a sibling, but I'm the only son in the family. So if they lose me, definitely will be devastated.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
they weren't so supportive at the start. They keep on telling me that if you go to the gym, you get shorter. If you go to the gym, you stunt your growth, so on and so forth.
Right.
Turns out it's a myth. I'm 177, about my father's height now. I
Yeah,
grew past my
shortest,
mom. Yeah. So everything was a myth. And after my first competition is where they start putting in more trust and more support into this sport. So yeah, lah, they're still quite skeptical about it, but they started to support me more. After I start going for more and more and more, they became more supportive.
See.
But the only one that I lost a bit of trust was during nationals, where I passed out.
Passed out.
Huh? What do you mean?
Yeah, I passed out on stage while doing a deadlift.
Whoa.
Yeah.
When was this?
This was in 2023, April 9th.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
You passed out from doing a deadlift.
yeah, doing 240, which I didn't
Wow.
get up, and it wasn't worth it. I passed up, but I didn't get a deadlift.
Then your parents were scared. Definitely were scared.
Yeah.
My father was judging me backstage. He's a bit disappointed.
At
At least do the deadlift if you're gonna pass out. Jokes aside, my parents were very scared.
Yes.
My father was backstage because at that time I couldn't find a handler to handle me, so I have to put in my father. Yeah,
Oh, so your father was your handler lah. Right.
and he didn't know what to do.
Right.
At the same time, it was a bit, it was a bit annoying for him to just keep on like lecturing me about don't do this, don't do that, like what I should do next, and then
Then that would be the worst ever.
but okay, like it's very nice of him to come down and support me.
Yeah,
Same
yeah,
for my
yeah.
my family. My mom and my sister came down as well.
Right.
He's not there as a handler, he's there as a father.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a handler.
Yeah. The first attempt of the 240, I didn't succeed. Second attempt, I thought to myself, just give it my all. Anyways, I'm not gonna be first, but just give it my all. Right? At least give a show to the people. Right? I gave it my all. I lifted up, passed my least slightly, and afterwards I passed out because I lost oxygen.
You sound like a very competitive person. Are you
Yeah.
a competitive person?
I am very
Like
competitive.
you like the competitive is like different kinds. So you like you don't want to lose that kind. Like you want to win. Like
Yeah. I mean, even now, just resting, I really cannot. Like, knowing that your competitors are moving ahead while you're just resting and recovering is something that really brings down your morale.
Right.
Yeah.
But you gotta rest, otherwise you come back.
No choice. I've done it before. Like, I've the first 2 years without guidance. I've done it before. I get injured, I go back to gym. It is typical of someone who's new, get injured and still go back to the gym and train, and afterwards get worse.
No, I disagree. When I get injured, I took a break.
No man, you don't talk like
Hey, no, I really took a break for one week.
Go break something else, then break something else.
No, I broke something else, but it's a different part, which I didn't use.
That doesn't make it better.
Right, if I injure my hand, I'll do my legs.
And then you injure your legs instead now. I wanted to ask, like, since you are now working/studying, how you gonna balance this with?
I have to sacrifice my free time. Basically, the weekends which I have time to spend with my grandparents and my family. I have to sacrifice that to work. That's the only choice for me to travel overseas. Of course, I have to still work and find a sponsor to sponsor flights and all this.
But the studying part, where are you studying now?
ITUS, sports management.
Sports management.
Yeah.
How long more do you?
I have 2 more years.
You're gonna go to like further education after that to like.
This is a
Or
tough
is this
one.
gonna be your bread and butter? Strongman is gonna be your.
Like right now, I'm still deciding whether I should go poly or like I should stick with strongman. Cause right now, I know that the next 2 years of IT, I'm gonna be focusing on international comms at the same time studying.
Right.
When I go to poly, I probably can do more, but maybe it's better to complete NS, which will affect with my training.
Yeah, that's why you haven't got NS yet.
Yes,
That's why.
correct.
So this is a difficult choice I have to make.
NS will screw with you, man.
Yes.
Definitely. Maybe the next time you see me here, I'll be skinnier.
Yes, yeah.
I think 100%. They make you run so much, right?
Yeah.
We usually don't. We
When was the
usually
last time you
don't.
ran?
Yeah. Oh my god. Wait, what's your weight first?
Right now, I lost quite a lot since now I'm resting because I don't have the appetite to eat. I'm 104. If I was at my peak right now, running would be even more shit.
Oh shit.
Your peak is what? 107.
110.
What the heck?
110.
Imagine running with 40 kg weight.
Yeah, you like 40 kilo with
Yeah.
your and
Yeah,
run.
that's.
That's a bit
Oh.
insane. So you haven't really can I say you haven't really thought about like what's your future plans in the future?
Right now, going to poly seems more appealing to me because I can still continue this sport.
Or maybe like in the in the even longer run. Like
Yeah.
when you are in like a working adult phase.
Yeah, will you still see yourself as a strong man next time in the
Yeah.
future?
Definitely. I want
Definitely.
world's strongest man.
Oh, you want to be the world's strongest man?
I want to be world's strongest man. That is it. Like, even if I'm working, even if I'm doing whatever, I still want to be world's strongest man. Like, even if I don't achieve it, at least I tried.
Okay, I like that. At least you
Okay.
try lah.
So no regrets lah, no regrets.
But I don't have plan B. I have plan A. World's strongest man. That's it.
Where's your why no plan B?
Yeah, why no plan B?
Why
Because I
plan
will
B,
be
man?
world's strongest man.
Then if okay, if you go by that logic, right, then might as well don't need study already, mah. Right.
I mean, in a sense, yeah lah, but it's just to defer NS a bit longer.
So that's part of his plan. He had a plan. You had a plan.
was to plan plan A.
Yeah.
Your plan B was to
Plan for plan A.
yeah, plan for plan A.
Yeah, that was it. Everything A. B and C is just back to A.
But you gotta like think of like how to, because strongmen don't really earn that much to begin with, right? Unless you
Yes.
win, unless you podium, then
Yes,
then
and
you
it
get
gets
cash.
sponsors basically.
Yeah, because I see even if you are third, second, or first, right, the amount you get exponentially increases or decreases. Like the second place can get half of the first.
No, I think usually for this kind of like athletes, right, they don't earn a lot of money from the competition itself. They earn a lot from the sponsors.
Yeah, like
Yeah, so basically you need to get like some results
you got
first.
you gotta put yourself out there and
Yeah,
like,
correct.
show people, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I believe that there's a lot of people like Eddie Hall, but just that Eddie Hall, he's the best among like all these people.
He's good at like promoting his marketing himself.
No, but the thing is that he had the results to show. You see, before you even do all of this, right, you knew you had the results to show, right?
Yeah,
and people
yeah.
will reach out to you, and you have the opportunity to expand your influence.
Right. So are you gonna do that?
So basically,
Definitely,
that's your
yeah.
goal, lah.
Now it's just focus on getting to qualifiers to Arnold Strongest OSG, which recently Japan, there was one competition I wanted to go, but I couldn't go just because of school.
Yeah, that's another problem, right? If you want to go for all these competitions, then you have school to go to, right?
Yes.
Then how? Yeah.
Initially was to get an approved leave from teachers, but the thing is we don't have a federation, so that's the toughest part. We don't have a federation means we cannot really represent, or we are not really representing Singapore, even though we are going for international,
Oh.
and it's really tough. So if I do get a leave to go overseas, the school will be responsible for my injuries. That's why they're not willing to give me a leave.
Oh. No.
Yeah, I mean, I can see where the school come from.
Yeah, correct. Do you ever thought of like maybe you want to do coaching as a strongman?
My mom has been talking to me about it. A few others have been talking to me about it. I never really have, it never really came across my mind to be a coach. But now it seems like it's quite
Possible,
appealing.
right?
Yeah.
A proper plan B.
But the thing about being a coach for strongman is that it's way more difficult than coaching for powerlifting because you have more elements. You have more like weird events. It's hard to coach someone.
Of course, yeah.
And the thing is, not only that, you have to have enough experience, which is right now, from the few competitions I've went to, I don't have enough. With the amount of knowledge I have now, I don't have enough to coach someone.
Okay, at least you're aware that you
Yeah.
you don't have enough.
Compared to powerlifting, you only have like squat, bench, deadlift,
Mm.
and that's the only 3 things you need to focus on. Yeah, so it's way more easier to coach someone for powerlifting than to coach someone for strongman.
Maybe not. It doesn't have to be like a strongman coach, ma. It can be like a gym coach also. Since
Yeah.
you're studying
Yeah.
sports management,
Yes.
right?
True. Just still haven't thought about it, but
I think that would be a more, in my opinion, be a more like feasible plan compared to like if you just rely on like maybe like working part time at Burger King,
Yeah.
right?
this is something I've also been
Yeah.
thinking about.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people have been talking about coaching. It's like
Yeah.
it does earn more, so
Yeah, it does
Yeah.
earn more. That's the first
And
thing.
it's aligned with your interest also because
Number
I
two, yes,
still
it aligns with
Yeah.
yeah,
yours.
correct. It's still in the same field. I would say
Number three is more flexible.
yes.
You get like, because if you're doing part time now, you have to align with the stores when they need you. You gotta go. But
Yes.
yeah.
that one you can train your client, then you go and train yourself for the same place.
Yeah,
You
correct.
go and yeah,
Yeah.
right.
So now it's just I'm still deciding. So but I am starting to like the idea more.
If you want to see,
Okay.
if you want Ron to coach you, who knows? Maybe next year you become Singapore's strongest coach. Let's say 1 year from now we invite you back again. What do you think you will have achieved 1 year from now?
What I want to
And
achieve.
then we see maybe next year this time we invite you back again, right? See whether whether you got match or not.
Qualification to OSG, definitely.
Okay.
I want qualification to OSG and at least like a good placing because recently they just announced that they opened a teen or a teen category.
A teen category lah.
So from 16 to 18, there's a category for us, and there's also a weight class. So I'm planning to qualify for that. At the same time, if my level is higher or like higher than theirs, probably I want to go for the men's open or like men's 105.
Within the next year.
No,
Okay, then how about like in
But
2025 itself? In 2025 itself,
teens right now.
you want to qualify for OSG teens.
Yes.
Alright.
Okay.